Hello, toy friends. Welcome back. I'm Will. That's Jim. One
Howdy.
of these guys. And this is the 118. So nice to see everyone here this Sunday. Um, Without further ado, I guess we'll just jump right in and say hi to everyone. Looks like Bjorn's up in here.
Yep.
Man, Bjorn, how you doing? You posted, Bjorn was at work the other night and he posted entire wall of pegged action figures and said he was going to fix them up. And we didn't see the end result, Bjorn. I want to see how it turned out. I want to see how you transform the toy store into something nice. And we've got a nano from Scotty. How's it going, buddy? Jeff Morris, what's happening? 118 assembled. Nice. All right. Roll keepers here. How's it going, Roll? Uh, Ian Sweeney, as always. How's it going? Evening. Defiant Outer Rim Station. How's it going? Ted Darklaw. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Uh, okay, Bjorn. I see what you're doing there. He's doing some plastic surgery. Nice. Logic Blaster. How's it going? Hope you're doing well too. And Beta Ray Bob in the house. What's happening? World made of cardboard. He's in World Walmart clothes shopping with his daughter. I also saw that your daughter graduated, so congratulations there. Berdazzle, how are you? Dish and Laughs, hello, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. And with that, we'll get right into the show. Not much here today as far as like a long discussion, just some 118 things and stuff. As always, we want to remind you that Delta17Toys.com, you can pick up the first issue of the comic on their website. And now you can pick up your Delta 17 toys at Hella Dope Toys and support two great friends of the channel. We love Hella Dope and we love Delta 17. It's like you got, it's like that peanut butter and chocolate commercial, like you got your Delta 17 and my Hella Dope. No, you
That's
got
it.
your Hella Dope in my Delta 17. Two great things together. It's best. Outer Multiverse, how are you? And Hella Dope, you know, you guys asked for more 118, they delivered. They also have a fresh supply of beautiful 118 scale Joy Toy figures as well. Very cool stuff. And hey, Ted happens to be here. Delta 17 shipping out tomorrow. Nice.
Excellent. Yeah,
Very
I
cool.
ordered a couple myself. I've got Preacher and who else have I got coming? The rest of the team that I don't have coming from you, Will.
Okay.
I've got coming from Hella Dope.
So yeah, nice. So you'll have a full crew. Looks like
Yep.
Boba Hicks is here. How are you? And yeah, oh my God, so many Joy Toy figures. They really do have a lot. There's a lot. That's a big rabbit hole to go down. Joy Toy, speaking of, I don't think he's here right now, but our buddy Wraith Mace. If you saw did you see the song he did? Did anyone check that out and go over there? He made a freaking Warhammer song. I mean, like, he loves Warhammer. I knew he loved it because he's got tons of the Joy Toy 118 stuff. He does extensive. He makes me want to play the video games. If only I had time, I would go back and play these because I watched this stream he did where he was just, wrecking stuff. The lore, the whole setting, everything about Warhammer 40K is cool, you know? And yeah, he did his own produced freaking song. It rocks, man. It's like it's like a heavy metal, like just awesome song. We are the Hammer, fighting for the Emperor. It's just great. It's great.
Very
So go
cool.
check that out if you get a chance. Hmm. Let's see here. It looks like Logic Blaster has a question. Do we have a most anticipated item on the horizon in 118 scale? Yes. Most anticipated, because I know it's like soon, would be the RoboSkull Mark II. I think that one I'm really looking forward to. I think that's a good one. because it's almost at the end of, it's been a long journey. It's been a couple of years, but really looking forward to seeing how that pans out. I saw it at Joe Fest, and it was really, really cool looking. So I'd love to, when those hit. Other than that, 1/18 scale wise, all of these O-ring projects, I would love to see Call Sign Longbow out. I would love to see Operation Recall finally reach fruition. And the same for Legends of the Hidden Force, the other guys. I forget what they're.
Will, do you remember from Joe Fest when we're going to see the Delta 17 1.5 figure? Was it the Hailstorm?
1.5 figure, yeah, I believe is going to be early 2025, which, yeah,
Okay.
that is something I'm anticipating. But I figure there was a lot more kind of in the running before that. So, yeah, definitely.
Well, I don't know. The rate things are
that.
going, Delta 17
Yeah, which,
is out, and some of
yeah,
those other
you
guys
could
still
see,
haven't gotten stuff to market, and they're 2.5 years out.
you can
So
see the Hailstorm units coming. So I believe that'll
there's
be early 2025, so like January or so. And I think, and now that they've had their website established and everything's kind of their e-commerce sites ready, so once a product comes in, they get it to the distributor, they can start selling right away. It'll be a lot of you know um, oh, thank you, Bjorn. He linked to Outer Multiverse stream later on today. Very cool. Looking forward to that. And they'll be able to get stuff out. Guys, we mentioned Lone Wolf Toys and their sale that was 20% off. We looked at their website last week. Just want to let you know that sale ends today. And also want to show you this. This is their his A-Team O-ring set. And then this is the heads only you could buy. These were $5 each with 20% off. And they showed up in a couple of days. So
really good detail.
now, yeah, really nice detail. And, they showed up and they look good. That's why I took the picture, because holding it up to the camera doesn't do them justice.
Yeah.
But now to take a crack at trying to paint these, I'm sure. But for $20, even if it's something that's a learning experience, and I don't get the best results, and I could try again some other time, it's worth a shot, right? 4 heads for $20. That's not bad, and he shipped them right out. Yeah, beautiful packaging, by the way. So yeah, just want to get that out. That's today is the last day. Uh, go over there. Just go to Lone Wolf Toys on Facebook or Instagram, or you can click the link. I'll put it in the stream later too. If you're there, it is. Look at that. Bjorn's right there with it.
He is the link master.
He is the best. He is the best. So yeah, really good sale. Glad that's going. You do have a couple more weeks on the Acid New Alliance coloring contest. Guys, you could submit this. You can win a 4-pack of Chet May beta bots in the new military colors. So go ahead and check that out and take care of that. You could click that UR or take a picture of that QR code right there. It'll take you right to the coloring page and the rules on how to submit. But I think August 26th is the thing on that. Oh, this was supposed to. Hold on, guys. Well, last week something happened, and that is I broke down. I went back to the store, and I've unleashed Dino Copter on the world.
Nice.
I
like it.
None shall survive. I don't know if you could hear it. It's kind of annoying.
You can hear it slightly. It's got some shrieking sci-fi kind of thing going. I like the mist thing. That's kind of cool.
Yes, and we've asked. It's a little small, but we've all asked the question: does it 118? Well, with very little, very little manipulation, I was able to make this happen, and that's because these pieces almost fell off They almost fell off. I didn't even have to take. I got to take a couple screws out, but I was able to fit this guy in there.
Oh wow.
And you may watch him get decapitated.
Oh,
Yes, that's the only problem. There's a slight risk of decapitation to the
but
pilot.
with some minor modification, you might be able to get him to fit in
Yes.
there.
Yeah, that was great. I couldn't get him to decapitate earlier, so I'm glad it worked perfectly. So Copter is a hit. This thing is amazing. Guys, go
Yeah,
get yourself one. This was at like Dee Dee's discount. It's like the sister store of Ross. I also have had it sit in there and not get decapitated, so it just depends. Like it's kind of like
but
a
even if you don't
random.
try to put a figure in
Yeah,
it, it'll look good on your shelf with your 118 stuff as a prop.
I want to
And
see
for
if I
the
can get
price. Yeah.
his head to chop off again. And I just happened to have this. What was it? The Impact toy line. And
Impact. Yeah.
tell me I'm not
Impact.
wrong. Yeah, Impact. His green just matched this guy so perfectly, so I made him the pilot. But yeah, I look forward
Definitely
to more exciting adventures of Dino Copter as we go forward. So,
definitely got that 80s 90 or neon type of green thing going.
yeah.
So
So let's just see. Ejector seat. You're joking. Uh, Maybe a mask figure. Yeah, a mask figure would probably be
yeah.
the perfect size for that. But they're not 118. And I don't care about anything unless it's one. No, it's all right. But mask would be. It's one way to get a haircut. Yes, sir. If there's no risk of decapitation, then I don't want to fly it. Okay.
Well, the
Watch your
Fang
head and neck.
is classic. Kind of has that propeller right there.
Yep. Oh, you were right. Always looking forward to more overpriced Star Wars toys. The vintage collection, in particular, yeah. The Blurg and Armor playsets. Hey, we showed those a couple weeks ago, and I'm just happy they're doing playsets. Price aside, I guess it's like up to you. Like I'll probably pass on them unless they like. I think I'm seeing those deluxe figures. They were like $27 or something on Target shelves, and now I'm seeing them on people's videos at Ollie's. Plus the
Ollie's
speeder
and
bikes.
Ross.
The
Yeah.
speeder bikes were like $50, and I'm like, for a speeder bike, that seems a lot. But they're hitting Ollie stores, so that could be my entryway into them because I think they're still about $10 on the Ollie shelves.
Yeah.
Smash that like button. That's right, or else
Yeah. I apologize,
just
guys,
gonna.
if you
I'm
see
just
me
yeah.
wincing over here. I threw my shoulder out, so I'm kind of one wing is not working properly.
Or I will tell you one thing about Dino Copter. It's a really nice, cool mist. It really feels great. Like you put that when it's hot out, it comes out really cool.
Nice
Oh
desk
yeah,
toy
it feels
for
really good. It really
hot day.
does. So even if you just want to buy it for $5.99 and put it on your neck on a hot day, it's really worth it. Um, yeah, smash that like button, or Dino Copter might show up at your house. That is a threat.
Speaking of things showing up, Ian got a little surprise for us. Says he was able to find some Z Force stuff. That's very cool.
Wow.
I don't have any Z Force. The only on authentic Palatoy that I have is the SAS Commando. I don't have any of the vehicles, or figures.
That's
I just have
nice.
that one SAS, so that's cool. Yeah, we'll be looking
Very
forward to
cool.
seeing
Thank you, Ian,
what you
for,
find.
for looking out. That is awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, Ian also saying that not bothered by the blurg so much that but he does need every slightly different Mando in his life. Yeah, they really have redone that figure quite a bit.
Is the
Yeah.
Blurg the little short one that had the flatulence issue that they rode around on Mandalorian, or was that a different critter?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I don't remember that. Was it like the Jar Jar scene where he Yui or whatever? I don't know. I wish you could find those
Uh,
speeder bikes somewhere for 15. Yeah, you know, I did check Ollie's because everyone's showing up and they're showing, you know, all these great sets. And I went to mine and it still has the same shit it's had from like 2019. Like my store hasn't updated, you know, or gotten any of this cool stuff yet. I was lucky, like when those his tanks were going around for like $10 last year, people were
oh yeah.
going there and buying like stacks of them. And when I went, there was like two. There was just two on the shelf, and that was it. And I bought them, but I was like, Jesus! Like
Yeah, it's a
some
good deal.
stores are packed out like massively with these.
Yeah, distribution's
Uh,
goofy. But like Bjorn was saying there, Marauders is doing more Z Force colors in the 4-inch scale. So for guys
I
doing
did
the
hear
modern
that.
type
Yeah,
figure,
that's
that'll be
cool.
cool. That'll
Yeah.
look good with
So
those Skeletron figures that are not Red Shadows.
they were rearranging their aisles. That's good. That can mean they're getting new stuff in.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you
probably
know, I was like,
getting what do you call it? Either getting ready for Halloween or back to school, or yeah, they'll
yeah,
redo the
so many
everything.
stores were getting even last year they were getting those Fortnite boats and everything, and I went to my Ollie's multiple times and just nothing. You know, like I never saw them there. I was just like, what the frick, guys? You know, like they need to. Ollie's needs to pack up their clearance and send it
I was
to
going to say they
Ross or
still have
something.
all of the Eternals toys and stuff from the second Black Panther movie. All that's clogging up the shelves still. So
I've seen a lot of people doing a lot with that. It's that other Lightyear ship. I guess it was a UK exclusive. It's got like a wider wingspan. I don't know what it's called, but it looks really
yeah,
good. And
I
I'm looking forward to
saw.
seeing.
Yeah, somebody's making a like a GI Joe shark flying sub out of one of them. Looks like a
Yeah,
pretty cool
yeah,
project.
it's a very cool looking ship. Once again, my Ollie's just never has anything cool. So let me see what else we've got here. The Eternal Shelf Sitter. So yeah, there's Dino Copter, guys. There's some color variations out there. This is the one that I found, which was the black and green. We've got blue and silver. We've got that purple one looks sharp. I'd like to get that. Collect them all. I think on one of these it was like $12.99 at Ross, but where I found it, it was $5. So I was like, oh,
Sweet.
yeah, this one's a twelve ninety-nine. That's pretty steep. $5, hell yeah, I'll buy the whole set. So keep an eye out, guys. You got a good Dino Copter. Check it out. Send me some pictures. This showed up early. This was like listed as showing up like from Amazon September sometime, and I came home on Thursday, and it was just sitting there on my doorstep.
Cool.
So let's take a look, and let me get this out of here. So I thought I'd open it up on cam, guys. We can take a look.
Nice.
And,
How are the
yeah.
likenesses, Will? Did they get the faces pretty
Oh,
good for 1/18
they,
scale?
yeah. Let me pull me show
Oh, okay.
show this real fast. I just
There
want to
you go.
say that this was $20 for the 3-pack. This is really a really nice display piece in package if you want it to, right?
Yeah.
Like I think it looks
And I
really
like the
nice.
fact they're individually carded also. So if you take them out of the big pack, you can still just put them on the wall with them on
This
the
is cool
card
because
back.
it's like just taped on the side. The packaging isn't too much here, so I'll just do this part, and then maybe I'll slide over to the. So yeah, that just comes right off, and yeah, you get the 3 carded figures, and they don't have a cross sell or anything to them really. They just have all the multi-language stuff and just a duplicate of the picture you see on the front side.
Yeah, but for guys that do, like they do with the Super 7 ones, if you just want to put
Yeah,
them on the wall with the card art, that's a pretty
yeah,
cool package.
that's the Dark Knight trilogy one. But I'm gonna go right ahead and open those two up. The 89 Batman is exactly the same as the one that came with the Bane, the one that they're selling.
So
So I'm
is it
gonna
the
leave
same
him on the
one, or
card.
did they is this a different sculpt?
No, he's exactly the same.
Okay.
Card's the same and everything. Yeah, it's
All
the
right.
same carded figure. So just going to leave him. But I will say one thing about these, at least on my Batman and Bane that I opened, they came right off the card. I mean, like I hardly even had to pull on them. And so the glue's not great. Same thing here with Christian Bale, just came right off the card. Let's pull him out, and then I'll get Batfleck off the card also. And yeah, he popped right off. And I
Bill's
can
here
just
from Weird Fantastic Toy Adventure.
hey Bill, long time no see, buddy. How are you? Um,
I
check
agree with
this out.
Boba. They why can't they give us cross sales? We never know what Spin Master's coming out with next.
I really do miss the cross sell. I will say one thing that's standing out to me about Batfleck here is his cape seems better, or at least bigger. Like,
A little
you know,
longer. Yeah.
yeah, like it's a little longer. You can see like there's 89 or 92 Batman, something on his cape. There's backs. It's a little bigger. We'll get these over on the other cam so maybe you can see it a little better. Christian Bale. Yeah, I don't know if you can get a good look on this. Maybe I'll bring it over. Yeah,
It's not bad.
I mean, it looks like him, you know.
Yeah.
His cape is pretty good. It comes up over the shoulders, which is what I like,
Does
and
it have
connects
a peg
more.
hole in the cape?
Yes, super annoying. So,
That's
Cape Master capes would be a huge improvement over all of these because guess what? These guys don't even come with accessories, which, like, they couldn't even throw in a batarang. You know what I mean? So it's like that's the Spin Master thing that they do because they have a lot of backpack um,
Oh, I see.
accessories and stuff for and I get it. It's a kid's toy. You want snap-on accessories and stuff like that,
Well, would
But
your other Spin Master Batman accessories work with these, or would they be out of scale?
yeah, I think it's the same. It's like almost like a octagon kind of hole, not a round hole, and it looks like it works with all of them. But yeah, that's them. I don't know if the toy cam does these justice better. Let's see. Let's pull that up. I don't know if you can see them a little better. Can I get them on there?
You weren't. I didn't know you were old enough to remember those. They used to do the little pamphlet catalog things in Kenner and Mattel. A few other companies did that,
Yeah,
where they
I
showed
love
everything
those.
coming out for the year. I remember
Those were so much better. I would have rather, you know, had those. Can I do this, or if I do that, then that? Well, how do I get that full screen?
I'll do it.
Okay.
There we go.
I just wonder if this is. Yeah, you can see them a little
Ooh.
better in this, right?
Yeah, they're very vibrant on that camera. I like. Yeah, they got the
Yeah.
belt color. You know what? I kind of like the Batman Returns armor look better than the '89 one. So that's kind of cool that they did that one.
Yeah, he's not bad. And then there's Christian Bale. I think they look. Oh, let me get him in the camera.
There, right? Yeah. Now if it'll just focus. There you go. Yeah, good detail for what it is. Yeah, it definitely needs a Cape Master or other third-party cape.
Yeah, that hole is just really stupid because, like I said, they didn't even throw us any accessories. They really chinced out on these, Batfleck looks good, and we did compare previously to the original one that came out with the Flash movie.
Right.
It came
This
with
is
the
a different
motorcycle.
scope.
This is a different sculpt, and
There we go. I like the colors on that one. It looks good.
yeah, I think they're worthy of the collection.
Yeah. And Spin Master has pretty good articulation for what they do.
Yeah, it's plenty to have fun. It's not super articulate like in this one. I guess this armor right here is interacting with his shoulder, which is kind of stupid. So you limit some poses. But yeah, you get enough good articulation. You can do some cool poses and have some fun. Listen, 3 figures for $20. You could display it in a box. You could take them out. You could play with them.
Yeah.
You can
it's
leave
hard
your
hard
dog
pressed
to
to find one figure for $20. So a three
yeah.
pack, that's a good deal. And we'll be seeing
Um,
some other stuff from that Batman line coming out. Bane is already out. The Batwing has been showing up from the '89
yeah.
movie. What else is
I
coming
think
out? Are they doing another Batmobile?
they're doing a Tumblr, but I do have confirmation someone got that in the Spin Master group, and the Tumblr does not accept a figure. It's kind
Oh,
of stupid. Yeah, it
is
doesn't
it?
take a figure. It's a remote.
Is it
It's an RC.
okay? Is it in scale though, or is it?
It's slightly too big. Also, it's like a 1/15 scale, so it's slightly bigger. And I kind of wish that they would have. He got it. So Dishin Laughs is saying that he ordered his. Yeah, so I ordered mine a while ago as well. It's really weird what they're doing because, like I said, I ordered the Batwing also, but my friend Grindhead Jim got his last week, and
Right.
mine says it's not going to be in until end of August. So
Now, did you get yours on Amazon? Jeff's asking
I
if that
did.
three-pack is on Amazon right now. I think
The
it
three
is.
pack, as far as I know, is I believe an Amazon exclusive, but seeing that they're identical to the carded ones that we've seen showing up in Target stores, who knows? Maybe they'll distribute them, um, loose or whatever later on at Walmart and whatnot. But this was all supposed to be for the 85th anniversary of Batman, which, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm with Beta Ray. I hope they give us a Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman in
Oh,
that scale
that
as
would be
well.
so nice. Even some of the more movie accurate ones I would like to see. Who is it? Robert over at Robert's Infinite Realms. He did a nice kind of deep dive on some of his Mattel stuff, and they did a really nice Superman figure that looks like Christopher Reeve. They did
Yeah,
a
that
decent
one.
Batman '89. They did Zod. They
Yeah,
did
they even did a Batman with a Michael Keaton unmasked that was pretty decent in the
yeah.
118
I
scale.
would love to see something like that come out. Those are really nice figures, and so yeah. And oh, thank you, Bjorn. You put a link to Bill's stream from earlier. So thank you very much for that. So the next thing I've got here is a little box of fun, guys. You can see it on cam there. I'm gonna probably shut this down and I'll head over to the toy cam, and I'll be popping in. But
So
basically,
this
what this is
just some random bits that you've been collecting for a while.
yeah. So this box, the contents of this box, I would estimate at least 20 years old. So these were in my storage unit when we were getting ready for Joe Fest, and I was looking for stuff to bring and sell. This was in one of those clear, like Sterilite containers, like a medium-sized one, not like a full bin, storage bin. And I kind of had it stocked pretty high up. And I kept some of my projects and things I was working on, I guess, or playing with at the time in there. And I noticed that like the bottom had cracked and some of the contents had fallen out. So I grabbed this just kind of generic banker's box here and I threw everything in there. But when I was throwing stuff in, I said, there's some really interesting stuff here. Rather than go through it now, maybe I should just seal it up, get on with what I'm doing for Joe Fest, and on a later stream, we'll go in here and kind of take a trip down memory lane. So, if you will, I'll take this over here and we'll just start pulling stuff out of here because, like I
Yeah.
said,
Can
I
you
have
grab
pretty good memory.
that tan and green one? Because that looks like maybe Robotech. Is
This
that what that is?
this is a Robotech toy, and I know exactly. I bought this at KB Toys when I worked there, and this was when I was in my "Does it Joe" phase. Can I use this with GI Joe? And the answer is yes, of course. These were like Cobra Battlefield,
Nice.
units or whatnot. They're somewhat articulated. They've got, he's got the. I'm sure someone in the chat's going to know exactly what this thing is called, but yeah, at the time I bought them just as little stand-ins. But yeah, very cool
Ian
toy.
did get the Julie Newmar Catwoman from Batman
Oh,
'66. Farland put that out, as well as the Eartha Kitt. So he did both actresses.
yeah.
So if you want them, they're in that.
So you could see.
Yeah, it's got good articulation. Do
Hey,
you remember who
it's
made
got
that one?
decent.
Does it say?
Um,
It looks like,
I
is
bet
it
you we could
Playmates perhaps? I think
maybe.
I want to say Playmates had the license, but I don't remember exactly. A
These
lot
were
of people have
always
made.
like, yeah, these were always like inexpensive though. Like these were like not even 3 for 10. You get them like 2 for 5 or something on the thing. And then here's another fun robot I got, which is this was the Lost in Space 299 movie. Was it
Oh yeah,
97? I don't know.
the what's his name? But he was just a robot. Yeah, Danger, Will
Yeah,
Robinson.
but um, this one has. Anyway, the whole thing here was, do these 118, do they work with GI Joe? Yeah, you know, this could be
Yeah,
it was meant to be like a Cobra bad bot, or something.
you could totally repaint it and repurpose it. Well, it's kind of Cobra Blue now, so yeah,
Yeah, it's got
it's a
these
cool design. It's too
claws.
bad the movie wasn't great, but the robot was cool.
Yeah, it had some pop-up feature. I'm not really
Oh
sure
yeah, yeah. So you could
what.
big and
Yeah, he
menacing.
just pops up into war mode and just looks. But he was always a fun character, and I kept him around because once again, we got those closeouts at KB,
Oh yeah,
and
I've got the
these
original
guys,
Lost in Space robot from my 1/6 scale guys. I love that classic design, but the new one was kind
yeah.
of cool. It's a cool update.
Here's one which I'm gonna see if anyone in the chat
Oh,
knows,
I
but
remember
this
this
was
toy line. That was a Bandai.
yeah.
Shoot, what
If
was the
someone
name of the?
comes up with it in the next, let me give it like 30 seconds. I know where it's from, but I'll give you guys like 30
I
seconds.
want to
But
say it was something like
obviously,
Battle Masters or something like that. Somebody in the chat may know. The cartoon lasted for a minute, and Bandai did
yeah.
like 2 or 3 vehicles and set of figures.
It was called Cyber 9, I believe.
That's
It
it,
was like spelt with like an X or
with
something,
an
right?
X,
Cyber 9.
right?
Yeah. Anyway, it's like a flying bike. It came with a missile launcher. Um, little fold up things here. But once again, it's just about 1/18 scale, so why don't we throw Batman on there and see how he does, the handlebars don't really like, you can't hold them because they're too thick, but
Oh, I see.
he's on there. you know
Yeah,
it's a good kind of sky bike if you could get some. I think I
I
used to
like
use like those little
the
black rubber
little turbo
bands.
fans
Oh,
there. If you
yeah.
modified the handlebar, that'd be great for 118.
hmm and so yeah, that was my Does It Joe. Yeah, Zyber 9. Here's just a simple one. That's a indoor trooper from the Power of the Force 2 series, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's there's a channel called Orbital Bacon that shows classic cartoons, and they are showing Cyber 9 on their
hmm.
channel occasionally. So check
Here's
that
one
out.
of my Leonard Wow Girls. This was a series that they put out in the late 90s, early 2000s. They were like fully articulated. Um, I thought these were like worthless. Like, so I used to let my kids like and my granddaughters play with these and stuff. But then you look them up, and they're actually kind of expensive on the secondary market now. But
Really?
yeah, I bought them just to be like little. Yeah, because they came with like they had scooters and little like bicycles for them. They even had a VW Bug
Oh,
and a
nice.
bunch of accessories, horses. They had like stuff like that. But yeah, if
Maybe
you look them up on
118.
Wow, Leonard Toys Wow Girls, and yeah, the prices will shock you. Here
Interesting.
is a. Is this Alan Grant from the Jurassic Park toys of the 90s? I think it is. Or maybe
Yeah,
someone
not a
else.
very good likeness, but yeah,
No. And the the way that they're 5 POA, but they have a weird kind of
yeah.
articulation, like his arm is stuck in that.
It's
Like,
similar to the old Fisher
figure.
Price
Well,
beer and steer.
yeah. Here is. These are kind of a dime a dozen. These were the new Lennar Toys kind of construction figures.
It's
He's
not a core figure?
yeah, it's a Lenore decor, yeah, but that's like the new
Okay.
construction. But
Oh,
if you notice, they like
oh,
do a lot of repaints, a lot of reissues on those. They come out over and over again. Hey, speaking of Batman, here's a fun Batman. I don't know what this is from. This is probably for the kids. This must be the
yeah,
early.
that was from one of the Mattel lines a few years ago,
Yeah,
where they
got to be
stopped.
like mid or early 2000s because I'm pretty sure this box has been like packed up into my storage for a while.
Yeah, that was
Maybe some
Batman
bits.
Unlimited was the name of the
Yeah.
line, and I think there was some like direct-to-video cartoons for that weren't great. It was just basically a
Like,
commercial for toys. Oh, Waterworld, yeah,
yeah,
definitely got
there's
the time right.
that's some fun right there. See, he's a little bigger.
Right, he was more of the scale like the Congo and some of the other stuff.
Yeah, mostly I bought those vehicles and play sets to see if they could. Same thing with this. They had like a mummy. This is Mummies
Oh yeah,
Alive.
Mummy's Alive.
Yeah, they're big. Oh, this is actually a wicked awesome figure that I'm glad I got, but this is definitely not mine. This one belonged to my kids. This is
Oh,
an Obi-Wan Kenobi and
the Clone Wars.
clone armor.
Nice.
Yeah,
I like
that
that
is a
look.
great figure. Yeah, I love it. I love where they integrated the clone armor and the soft goods cape.
It's got pretty good
But I remember,
articulation too.
yeah, not bad. Oh, he's definitely staying in my collection here. But I do remember my kids getting into these, and uh,
Hmm.
skirt or whatever, the cloth goods skirt does go down. Okay, yeah,
Did
he
he
looks
come with
good.
a speeder or something, or was he individually
I
packaged? Or
think so. Yeah, I think I was buying these for my boys when what was that? Like 2003, 2004 or something.
gosh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm gonna put these weird guys out over here. I'm really glad I just pulled that figure out. He's a little short, it looks like. But let me see. Let me put him next to Wow Girl.
Well, I thought Luke was the one that was a little short to be a stormtrooper.
Let's see. What else do we have here? Here is a headless Vindicator.
Oh,
This is
from Alpha
from
Flight, the
yeah,
Marvel Universe line. That was
yeah,
earlier Hasbro.
yeah. That's
Did you use his
that's a
head for
fun
a
one.
kit bash, or is it somewhere in the box? Maybe.
Maybe. And I guess from the age of this, I'm thinking that multiple boxes may have been put into the sterilite bin that there was cracking there because that's much later um, compared to some of these other things here. Like for example, this thing right here. If anyone knows what this is a GI Joe 2-pack that came out in the early 2000s,
Oh,
and I
okay.
believe that big pistol belonged to I think it was Gung Ho, or maybe it was someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, the
I
accessories are
think
a little outsized. Yeah, that's kind of beefy.
yeah, they're really big. I'm gonna have to look it up and find out whose accessories those are. But seeing that I never took
Yeah,
them out of the little tray,
and you still got the figure
here's a
stand. You can never be
yeah,
wrong with this. Oh, from the
here's like
first
a
Captain Avenger movie. Yeah,
it's like a
was that the
five
one that
POA
the
cap
parachute?
figure. Yeah, this one's like I think this is like a oh the legs are static. They're frozen. I don't know where I got this. Maybe like dollar. This might be like a bootleg or something.
Well, so he's only got 3 POA. No pun intended.
Oh, this is an awesome figure. Look at this.
Oh wow, T1000. I didn't know they made that in 118.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't articulate, so this arm is oh okay, it does bend. Okay, these arms do bend.
Can you
Okay.
put it up a little bit so we can see it in the camera?
Oh
There you
yeah,
go.
sorry.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
actually
what
a
this
really
came
cool
from.
skull. Was it part
How's
of a
that?
set
That's
or
much better.
something?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it
Scotty's saying it
scans
might have
well.
come out with the 5th Terminator movie. They might have done them in that scale.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
Yeah.
Daredevil Dave is here. He says, "What's up, guys?" Goji
Yeah, here's
popped in.
another.
Gonna have to catch the replay because he's working.
Okay. Well, nice of you to stop by. There's another Leonard guy. Those guys kind of suck. Oh, here's an awesome guy right here. That's a Chatmay pirate.
He needs a
Arr.
peg arm.
Yeah, I'll have to stick go in the yard to grab a stick and shove it in there.
Arr.
That's a generic like Chatmay soldier. Nothing special there, so I'll just pull those guys out. Here's a Power of the Force 2 Sand Trooper. I'll put him over here with this one. Yeah, we'll go a little faster. Hey, this figure is weird, but I like him. What is he? How to Train a Dragon or something? This must be one of my kids' figures.
Yeah, I think that's yeah, from the that's
the helmet comes off. That's kind of cool though.
Cool.
He has like a little peg leg too. But yeah, that's kind of cool.
When you start building your world on your shelf, you'll have a lot of background characters you can use.
Yeah. Was that
Oh, Hiccup. Yeah, was Hiccup his name, or was that the dragon's name? No, the dragon was Toothless. Yeah, Hiccup.
Oh, okay. Hey, another pirate, and he's missing his arm also. Yeah. What's going on here? It's a conspiracy.
I'm thinking there's a conspiracy, definitely.
Here's another Chatmay pirate.
He looks cool.
Yeah, these guys are right.
Has he got a tattoo on his chest?
He does. Yeah, let me get a little closer.
That's impressive. They didn't usually do a lot of paint apps, but that one looks really neat.
Yeah. They're not bad. That definitely has to. Oh, and there's a.
Scotty says those are one-armed bandits.
Hey, look at this guy. So, this is fun because I got to tell you, this is a Secret Wars Dr. Doom, but this is my dog, Clara, chewed his face. See? The dog chew marks?
Yep. This is yours from when you were a kid?
Yeah, this is mine from when I was a kid. I took him. He's been all over the place. He's one of the toys I took to. I went on a vacation when I was 10 years old to Florida, and I took a box of my toys with me instead of my suitcase full of clothes. Or I put a bunch of my toys in there and threw a bunch of my clothes out. And this is one of the guys I took with me to Florida.
Yeah. Considering he was a donkey chew toy for a minute, he actually is in pretty good shape. So yeah, he's battle damage Doom now. Oh yeah, that Power of the Force speeder bike.
That is, yeah, and all the pieces are on it too. And I think you could just push a button and it explodes, right? Yep. So that's pretty funny that it survived in that box intact all these years. Yeah, that's fun. That's hilarious.
Hey Robert, good to see you, buddy. Robert's Infinite Realms is popping in.
Hey Robert, yeah, we were just talking about your Mattel DC stuff that you just did. This is a piece to something. I don't know what it is.
It's agreeably now. Yeah. That'll work for something you're working on, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm going to move Dino Copter over and my A-Team heads and keep going here. There's a lot of good stuff in here, and I know I haven't even seen the things that I wanted to see yet. So this one's good. This is a O-ring style Leonard Decor jet ski with a nice machine gun on it. Yeah, so this will just work perfectly with 118 figures. It's a nice little piece to have. You know, I'll put it with my tactical battle platform, and
there you go.
My little section there. We've got an IG-88. Can't have too many bounty hunter droids.
Yeah.
Laying around there, so that's a cool figure. Here's a really great figure that must have come with one of those knockoff sets from like Chatmay. He looks really good.
It kind of looks like Skeletor from the 2000X line, but I guess it's not.
My son was really into. Look at that though; he's like hollow inside. You see that?
Aren't we all a little hollow inside? That's why we drew.
But he looks bad. He looks badass. My son really loved like the dragon and dinosaur sets that they did, like when he was a kid. So I'm pretty sure I picked that up for him.
Oh, Ian's got a good idea. If you repaint that jet ski, it'll work with your Q Force because you've already got a little bit of Q
Oh,
Force going.
for sure. There's a headless Obi-Wan or Anakin figure. I don't know which.
I'm noticing a lot of decapitations and dismemberments in your toys. Is there
Yes.
something you need to talk
So
about? Is there some trauma going on?
some of these were kit bashes, or
Okay.
I used them, and you're going to see a couple of my unfinished works in a second here. This is a. I'm happy to have him. He's a built to rule set GI Joe.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't know
Yeah,
which
he's got the
figure
little
he is.
plugs for the
Yeah.
not Lego built to rule stuff. Oh,
So he
Robert
looks
says he
kind of
has
cool.
that skeleton guy too, and he says
Oh,
he
nice.
believes it's a Chap May figure. So
It is a chat. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know Chap. I
Yeah,
know
I
they did
don't.
the stuff. I don't remember him doing fantasy, but I guess they did.
Yeah, this is a later GI Joe figure. I don't know who he is, but he's a modern construction Joe, I think, from the movies.
Okay,
I don't know which one.
I would
I'm gonna say maybe the first movie. Yeah, look, here's another
want to say
decapitated
two, but I
figure.
don't know.
What was I doing? I don't remember.
I would hope you were kit bashing and not just taking out your
Yeah,
frustrations.
I think
Is it
so.
Hawkeye?
It's like that's Hawkeye, yeah. Oh, look at that. That is a sweet figure right there. Look who that is. That is oh wow. That's a nice O-ring Firefly. Look at him.
Very nice.
And
That'll
yeah,
go
he's
good
in
with
good
your
shape.
Delta 17.
Oh yeah. I don't know which one this is. I'm gonna have to date that. I like him. He looks like he's in the original colors, but he is a more modern version.
Now that is a very veiled Micronauts reference, unless you know who Baron Kaza is in the body bags. But yes, I think Will was indeed feeding the Baron's body bags. Indeed,
I don't yeah, I don't get that one, but okay.
it's a Micronauts thing. It was in the comics.
Ooh, look at this.
Looks like a cockpit or something.
It is. And I have this is the A10 Warthog. It was the Rattler reissue. And
Oh, okay.
this piece is missing off of it. It's up on my display shelf right now.
Now you know where it
That's
went.
where it went. That's where it went. It's now complete. That's awesome.
That's why we
Oh,
keep
that's great.
those bits boxes because you never know.
Okay. Here's something. This is really rough, but this goes back to the 90s.
Toy
This
bit.
is my attempt at a custom action figure that I wanted to submit for the Homemade Heroes for Wizard or Toy Fair magazine.
Right on.
Um, and this is a Trevor Fitzroy figure from the Toy Biz X-Men line. And I was
Okay.
attempting to make a figure. It was a character called Union.
Huh.
And you could see like I added some sculpty clay. I made his belt, I made his chest piece, and I was gonna put a little emblem there and then cover these up. And I never quite finished it. Union was what the hell? Was that an Image comic?
I think so. I
I
think it
don't
was.
know.
It
Anyway,
might have been one of the Rob Liefeld. Yeah.
yeah, maybe it was. Anyway, he was like I don't remember too much about him. I just remember that I thought it was a decent comic at the time, and I wanted to make a custom of him. Here's just a gigantic gun. I don't know what it goes to, but he had like this energy staff that came out of like a glowing symbol on his chest, and he was like a traveler from another dimension or another universe or something.
Okay.
And
Kind of like Shatterstar
um,
or
kind of,
Long.
yeah. Hey, there's a nice RAM cycle. No
Cool.
stickers, so I don't know what year that's from, but it looks like it's in good shape. So I'll add that to
Nice.
my collection. It's very nice. Um, hmm. Oh, here's a good one that I bought because he does 118 because he's a monster. This is what is that? Someone's face? Is that someone's face on there?
Ugh, might be.
See
if
that?
you hold it at the camera. Yep. It's
Yeah, he literally ripped someone's face off. That's like an eyeball on there.
it must be a McFarlane figure.
I think this was a Resident Evil figure, is it? Or maybe I'm
I
wrong.
recognize it. Maybe somebody else
But
wrote in the chat.
yeah, I just bought him because, like, look at him. Like,
Yeah, it's a cool monster.
yeah, he's just evil. You know, I just bought him because he go
Yeah,
with
Beta
that.
Ray says he thinks it might be Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I don't
Ooh,
remember
this is nice.
Resident Evil toy line.
This is Leonard Decor. This is that set. Oh, you can see it. It got a little crack in it, though. 1999 Leonard.
It's from like a firefighting rescue set, or
The space set. So the space launch tower. So see this groove here? Cardboard insert, like a laminated cardboard insert, went in here, and you would stack each piece up like this. There was like 3 or 4 of them, and you made a launch tower. This is the top piece. There was a satellite dish, I think, that hooks up into here. And I do have the rest of it. The cardboard did get. My kids played with this. This was like a toy that I bought in '99, and we had a lot of fun with. So I have the shuttle. I have the cardboard. I was thinking if I like took an iron maybe and tried to smooth out um, the cardboard, it might come back, or I could use it as a template and cut new cardboard and make something out of it. Because I think that's the only piece I was missing. That's just another generic soldier. Look at this tiny Hulk.
He's so itty bitty.
Yeah. So this is definitely a mix of like that, because like this is from like 98 maybe. And then like these are obviously from like the late aughts, right? Because like this was like 2009 these came out. So I'm wondering if this is just a mix of like my customs plus like my kids stuff, and because like these I bought for my kid. I think these are like definitely like dollar store toys. And then I have my original Ken the Conqueror Secret Wars figure from when I was a kid because he's with me.
Nice.
So I don't know, you know, like, and then another freaking Chatney figure that's broken. Yeah, here's Ultron. And then here is, oh, look, there's a Mask figure.
Oh, wow.
This is my childhood Mask figure. I don't know his name. I used to just call him Mario Andretti.
Is that, I want to say Sato, but I might be.
Yeah,
You
I didn't have much
Mask. Where do you think?
He might be in there. And let's just see if he fits better in Dino Copter. Oh, yeah. I didn't realize how small Mask figures are compared. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
That'll work.
Yeah, he works great in Dino Copter. So, yeah, that was the only like mask I actually had. Here is a Leonard Decor version of the.
Apparently, that was
the same
Honduras
size as the Ram.
Firefly. I did not know that.
Huh. Here is a Leonard Decor firefighter. This is like
you keep saying your kids played with these figures, but we don't believe you. These were yours. Just rough on your toys. Oh wow!
This one might be my snow trooper. Yeah, I think this is an original Kenner. And once again, that's the thing. Like, I think I took him to Florida with me because I used to use that snow trooper with my Cobra. He was integrated into my Cobra army, so he was like one of the only figures that I had. Here is Bosk. He's always great to have. Here is a really terrible Thor figure.
Now, is that a Bosk from original Kenner, or is that a Power of the Force?
That's Power of the Force too. Yeah.
Okay. Either way, Bosk is cool.
Complete.
Yeah, those Stormtroopers, the bodies, the plastic really turned yellow, but you can clean that up.
Yeah, see, this is why I think that this is from this is from my childhood. This crusty looking Captain America shield went with the motorcycle. The
from Secret Wars?
No, it was like the Evil Knievel cycle that you wound up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is a toy. I had a Captain America version when I was a kid, and this like rubber. It's like a very rubbery shield.
Oh, wow.
Definitely remember that.
That
That's from my
survived.
childhood. This slot car was my father's when he was a kid, and I ruined
Okay.
it. See, I used like rubber cement or something, and it had like a chemical reaction. I was trying to do something,
Oh,
but
no.
yeah, my dad had this. I can't believe I have this still. I thought I got rid of it, but I definitely like when I was trying to do something. He brought this set home from like my grandmother's house after she passed, and we set it up in my basement. We were playing with it, and then I started customizing them. And I remember like some kind of glue or something had a chemical reaction with that uh,
Windshield.
windshield
Yep.
and ruined it. But I still have it. Look at that.
Huh.
That's the Ferrari. This is from my childhood Jetfire.
Oh, wow.
I've saved
That's
the
his
arm.
arm.
Here's that's the arm off of it. That's the only piece I have left. I'm just saying. Here is a rather horrible. This is a custom I tried to do.
That was Captain America at one time, I think.
Well, this is a Leonard the Corps construction worker.
Oh,
That I
really?
tried Captain America out of. Yes. So in the late 90s, I never finished it, but this is just super sculpey on the mask. I tried to
Okay.
over the head and make a mask. I didn't get the things, but I tried to make the gloves. Oh, you can see there where the clay cracked.
Yep.
Yeah, tried to make his little things. He was supposed to be Captain America, but I never quite finished him, and that's the state he's in today. That might be fun to try and finish
Yeah.
or restore, but I don't know what this backpack was or why it was stuck on him. My kids might have been playing with him because I would not have stuck that on.
It's a cool backpack.
Oh, look, here's a shield. There he is. He's got a shield. So that's that. What else we got? Oh, these Avengers figures came with stands.
Oh, nice.
There's a cage.
Those could definitely be repurposed Greeblies for something.
That's a piece for the slot cars. So I had another piece. I don't know what that is. That's got to be a piece for like a G.I. Joe or base. Oh, there's a built to rule piece. We're getting down to the end of it here. Here's a nice little stationary cannon rocket launcher.
Leonard or?
I think it's Chatmate. It seems pretty cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, there's everyone's favorite morph from the
Boy.
Toy Biz X-Men. Morph. What do we have? Hey, that's a good vehicle. That's the Night Landing, right?
Night Landing. Yeah.
Yeah, raft.
Still got
Yeah.
doors. That's cool.
Yeah.
Those are
Look, the
usually
doors attached. The engine cover is missing, but that might be in this box. Let's see. I'm almost done here though, so I don't think so. Little bits. Oh, I know what this is. Isn't this for the four-wheel drive Rattler?
I have no idea. Don't recognize it.
Maybe it is. Maybe not. I don't know. Looks like peg holes for like a G.I. Joe and like a railing or something. There's like oh yeah, because look, here's some Stinger missiles. They added like the Cobra version, like the later copies. They added like a thing. Some more G.I. Joe missiles. Okay, I'll just quickly go through them. Here's some clothing and vests for Power of the Force 2 figures. Some kind of lightning effect that goes to something. Another weird cape. That's a shotgun. Whose head is that?
Like this you could definitely repurpose. That's
yeah.
Question. I don't know. A transformer of some sort.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
This
is probably my childhood. Hoth Rebel
from
Soldier. See how
is
yellow
that
it is? That's definitely
generic?
mine from being a kid.
Is that the soldier or is that Luke? I can't remember what the difference was.
Oh, is
Zero.
that Luke? Oh, it might be Luke. I can't tell. Can you see his face? Is that supposed to be Luke?
I think that's Luke.
Oh, okay, I thought it was just a Rebel
Yep.
Soldier.
Oh,
Here's a
Luke.
broken O-ring. I don't know what that goes to.
I'm sure you'll find a
So,
couple of those.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, nice. That's a nice find right there. That's a Alley Viper shield, right? Always like that Cobra shield that clips
Yeah.
onto the arm. That's a
Cool
great
look.
accessory to have.
Yeah, you can always use that Cobra logo somewhere.
Yeah, this goes to something. I don't know. So maybe the Pirates. It's like a barrel pops apart.
Weird.
Well, missile launcher, some kind of cape thing, and an undeveloped roll of film. Maybe I should get that developed. And then that's it. That's the empty box. So yeah, that was just some fun stuff. I thought there was more going to be more of the um, customs from like that 99 period. Because I like that Captain America and the Union that I tried to do. I thought that box contained a lot more of that. So
I'd like to say that might be
I don't know.
another box.
Yeah. And then I did find this is one other thing that I found that I wanted to open up. And I was thinking this is a G.I. Joe item. And you can see the front of it is really heavily damaged, right? This packaging. This was a BJ's exclusive, like 2003, I think. This is when
Wow.
the G.I. Joes did the sound attack thing. So you can see the front of it's really heavily damaged, but the back is really intact. And
Oh,
that's
and you still got the
because,
file cards there. Yeah,
yeah, and it came with a copy of, is that the Image Comics G.I. Joe #1?
I think so.
So
Looks like the
this
artwork
might be a
is.
fun thing to open up, but I was going to ask, like on stream, is this something that I should do on stream, or do you think I should try and do like a video of it? I don't know.
I'd say maybe do a video. You know,
Yeah,
I'd ask Chad or
yeah,
somebody
it's
if they
fun.
know
It's got what,
more about
four,
the
8
on.
figures, and they're kind of repaints of previous figures, but um, surely that sound attack thing is not worth it. But that set actually goes for whatever pretty good amount. I looked it up, but
I was going to say
um,
some of those sets that didn't sell well initially are starting to go up in value as
well,
people
yeah,
looking
a
for more
lot of these
Joe to
early
collect.
2000 sets. My sons were born in 2000 and then 2002. So around that time, I bought some stuff thinking like, wouldn't it be cool if one day they could open up new GI Joe figures or something, And this one was left behind when I moved. I uh, I was storing some stuff at my sister's house, and there was like this, like she had a carport, and I left it faced up like this on top of like I was sorting stuff, and I put it on top of like a cabinet
That's
and
why the
forgot
top.
it. And like 2 years later, I went back, and it was like partial. It was undercover, but anyway, it totally got ruined. And I was like, God damn it, I forgot this thing. And no one noticed it sitting up there because it was like way above like head height. And just been a thing. And then also my kids just weren't into figures by the time they hit like 9 or 10 years
I
old.
was going to say, of course, you totally bought that for your kids, right?
Yeah, yeah, I did. Uh, so once again, their birthright is now my retirement fund, I guess. So yeah, so I'll
Yeah,
be opening up this
a
thing
little
pretty soon.
odd. You see, yeah, Fireflies in red and dial tone is a little bit different design as well.
Yeah, I looked at it and I was going to save it for the video, but yeah, there's some cool choices. There is also some other ones, and I do have some other early 2000s GI Joes that I recently covered, or I think you guys saw them before Joe Fest. I had toyed with the idea of maybe selling them. They were like carded 2 packs, but I decided I'm going to go ahead and open them. Partially because one of the things was I started looking into these because I wanted to create for my Delta 17. I was looking to make, and I think I showed him off on the last stream, but I took one of my um, Thunder Battalion and I was
Oh
looking
yeah,
for like a because they're like helmeted, troop builders, and I thought it'd be nice to have like one or two that just have like a plane head. And I'll show you my Delta Trooper too. I took a Joe head and I just put it on there. I
nice.
believe that one is I don't know which figure that is. So I was looking through like Yo Joe and like 3D Joes for like kind of lesser known head sculpts. Like if I threw a Duke head on there, everyone would be like, "Oh, it's Duke," or
Right.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that, but I noticed that in the 2000s they remade some figures. Like they did Duke, but he had brown hair. They did a dial tone with no mustache, and like some of those things. And so I was looking, and I was like, "Oh, those heads might be good." And then I was like, "Wait, I actually have those figures still corded, so maybe I should open them up." And then I was like, "If I'm going to open them up, I should probably just film the process and put it out as a video because that'd be fun too."
Yeah.
You know, so
Right.
whereas I might not keep him, I just thought it would be good because I have like three of the troop builders, and I'd have like two soldiers like regular helmeted ones, and then one like with the helmet off or something. I just thought it'd be
Well,
cool.
maybe that's something you could add to your Joe unboxing video, is showing how to use some old Joe heads to uh, customize your Delta 17.
Yeah, and I was looking for, like I said, if you look up the GI Joes, like they also like change people's names weirdly. Like they'll have a
Yeah,
figure who used to be like Flint, and then now they just named him like like I don't know, like Speed Bump or something. Like they just
there's a
like
funny
ran out
story
of.
behind that. Hasbro, some executive at Hasbro had the one. It's like, you got one job. You got one job to do. Renew the license on the names, and somebody let the licenses slip. And for a little while, they had to change Baroness's name and a few other characters because they had
Yeah,
lost the rights to the names. That's
yeah.
not the first time
So I
that's
guess
happened.
you'll just have to tune in to see the rest of those figures because there are some weird choices. All of the sound attack things sucked. There was like a big microchip that they put on the side of the gun. So like GI Joe guns are small enough as there is. They put like something like the size of my thumbnail like on the side of it, and you plugged it into a device, and it went or like, and that's like sounds that people just made
That was, yeah,
with their mouths.
that was not a
Like
gimmick that aged well.
bought it
Yeah,
for
you
my
could
kids to buy.
definitely you could do a whole video on all of your one of a kind one armed figures.
Oh,
You have a
jeez.
collection, and headless. You got a few headless ones too.
Yeah, my headless. Yeah. Oh my God. As long as they're 118. Yeah. So, it wasn't the box that I thought it was, but it was still fun to go through.
Well, that
Because
just means you have more stuff in the vault for another time. So who
yeah,
knows what is
yeah,
lurking in your
yeah. I
storage?
really thought it was the box, but I'll tell you that slot car really blew me away. That was really a memory, and to have a toy that belonged to my dad and his brothers when he was a kid. I'm definitely going to put that in a safer, safer location and box and try to preserve it. I do remember my brother being really pissed off at me that I got that. I think it was like modeling goop or something on it, and it started like chemically. It softened. The windshield got really soft. It was just such a bad memory because I was like, well, I think I messed
Yeah.
this up. But yeah, like finding these guys, these are definitely my childhood toys. The snow trooper included because
Oh yeah.
I had him. He was a Cobra like assassin, the snow trooper. He like murdered everyone. He was like their like unstoppable assassin. And I think I
That's
put like
impressive for a guy that can't turn his head.
a Darth Vader cape on him. He was like some ultimate killing machine in my head canon. But this guy went to Florida with me, survived a house fire. Same with him. Same with him. He did not survive my dog, but I gotta tell you, I wasn't even mad at my dog. I also have my emperor that she chewed up. She was trying to play with me, like, because she came running in the room, wagging her
Brought
tail,
you
and
the
she had
toy.
like my
Yeah.
action, brought me an action figure, but obviously didn't know her own strength. And like, I didn't even feel bad because she was such a good dog. Like, she was, I didn't yell at her or anything, but I was like disappointed. I was like, oh, stop playing with my toys, killing me. But yeah, a lot of cool
Oh,
stuff.
Scotty has a good idea. Says Dollar Tree has some small food storage containers. You might be able to find one that'll work for that larger scale slot car. just to have a display piece.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun with these. These are like I guess 124, maybe it's smaller than 124. But yeah, they were really, really customizable. And these motors popped right out. They weren't fastened in there, so you could take the electric motors out, switch them with faster ones or different ones. The
Cool.
gearbox in the back also changed. And then you took at the time, or what we would do is take steel wool and you put it on a little clip here, and you made little steel wool
Oh, so make
contacts
them
for the
so they kind of spark a little, or
yeah, so they would contact the track and go around. But the track was really brittle even at that time because I think these are from like the 60s, maybe earlier. And I can see the rubber tires are cracking pretty significantly. You could also change those. A lot of stuff you could do with these, and they were, like I said, really fun. Oh, but yeah, that's everything I got. Was there anything we
cool.
couldn't identify?
No, I think we
It's
got it.
just this piece. Yeah,
Yeah, I think we
just
kind of
like
got it
this
all,
this
except for
piece, which looks kind of cheap. So I don't think it's like something from the 80s. I think it's just a
it might have been a piece from one of the Lennard
yeah.
sets.
I'm glad I found that Leonard decor thing. I'm glad I found this windshield for my GI Joe Warthog up there because these pieces are pricey. Um, and that'll close in the cockpit. I think that's the only piece I was missing for that one. And so I'll have to dust that off and fix it up. And I think that is it. Yeah. So unless
Cool.
anyone else has anything, I'm good.
Nope, we're a little past the hour mark, and
Okay.
my painkillers are wearing off, so I'm about done too.
Yeah.
My shoulder's
Yeah,
killing me.
I gotcha. Uh, yeah. Well, okay. So yeah, we'll call it a week, and then I guess next week maybe if I got time. Work's been kind of a drag. So if I get a chance to get into this, if not, we'll just open it on stream and play with some GI Joes next week. Um,
So it might have been
oh,
from Dial
the
Tone
Joe
or
accessories, thank you, PB General Tomahawk and Dial Tone, which I may have boxed in that set too as well. Andrew Davis, what's up, man? We're about to leave. What are you showing up late?
there he is.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, it was a great trip down memory lane. So yeah, okay, Tomahawk and Dial Tone, which I think I have packaged. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to either open on stream or I'll be putting out a GI Joe November. No, I'm just doing GI Joe whenever I feel like it. Not waiting for anything. So yeah, I think we'll open up that set. We'll open up some early 2000s O-ring 2-packs and pick a head that'll work well with Delta 17. And that'll be the fun of it, I think. And then the rest of them, I think they're just fun to have. I'm curious to how these held up after 20 something years, especially this pack having been outside, kind of exposed to the elements for 2 years, like partially, because the back
It'll be
looks perfect. And
interesting.
that's the part that
Yeah,
was
it'll be
like,
interesting.
do
Are
the
those
O-rings
O-ring
hold up?
figures, or were they a different construction at that point?
Yeah, they're O-rings. A lot of those were like repaints of 90s Joes. Some of them are repaints of the originals. I'm also curious to which, because this Firefly, who is one of, if not my favorite Cobra troopers, Firefly's the man. He seems to be in really good shape. And I don't know why I have this helmet on him. I don't think he came
Yeah,
with it.
I don't think that was
Um,
his. But yeah,
no, but
it's a
this
cool figure.
this version of Firefly is a good color scheme, but I can definitely tell it's a different sculpt.
Well, 3D Joes will probably be able to
Yeah,
figure it out. They've got all the Firefly variants on there.
very cool. No, it's going to be GI Joe whenever, because and actually, you know what? I was going to say that's an interesting point because we're doing the 118 show. GI Joe is the majority of my collection, and I've never done a video on GI Joe. I kind of always just felt like it was already done to death. Where there's so many GI Joe channels that have been out there for so many years that what would I add to it? But Screw it. I got a bunch of G.I. Joe stuff. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I'm going to be looking at up this guy. But with that, let's have Dino Copter sign us off.
Indeed.